Hi, this is Regeline Sabat, also known as Gigi. You're listening to Walk With Me podcast. My guest today is Kellan Fluckiger. Kellan is the author of 13 books with numerous bestsellers. Kellan now coaches an international clientele in business, inner work, and high performance. I am truly honored to have Kellan as the keynote speaker for the global virtual panel of recovering alcoholics. Welcome back to the show, Kellan.
Thank you, Gigi, and thank you for your excellence in creating all this stuff. I just can't wait to be part of it.
You're welcome. It's an honor to have you back on the show. Now, we have 4 questions that came in from an anonymous source. Number 1, does something traumatic happen to a person in their life that makes them become an alcoholic?
No. Something can happen in your life that makes you want to need numbing or help or reach out to something. And sometimes we turn to those things: drugs, alcohol, sex, money, gambling. But it does not make you become an alcoholic. There's some genetic research about predisposition and all that. But nobody's fate to become a drug addict or an alcoholic is predetermined.
Excellent. Now, Camille Robe says, hello. Thank you for listening in, Camille. We appreciate you. Now, Kellan, question number 2, does drinking alcohol numb the pain from a traumatic experience?
Yes, that's why we do it. It does numb it temporarily for a minute or an hour or a day or a week or however long you choose to stay wasted. If you stay wasted for a week at a time, then yeah, it numbs it. It numbs every emotional part of your life and your body. And that's one of the reasons, besides killing you physically, that it's dangerous, because you're no longer connected to who you really are. Not just the pain of the trauma or the difficult experience, but everything else is numb and hazy as well.
Thank you for sharing that. And question number 3, is recovery possible after being an alcoholic?
Recovery is absolutely 100% unquestionably possible in every circumstance, period. And I stand by that no matter what.
I love it. And question number 4, do most people relapse?
Probably. I don't know the statistics, but my own experience with clients and with my own experience is that there are lots of opportunities to relapse. Sometimes you do, sometimes you substitute. So you have this addiction or that one, and alcohol is an easy one to have because it's so available. And relapsing is simply a failure in yourself, or I don't mean failure, I'm bad, but it's a failure to shore up your boundaries. And sometimes when you move into a new place, like I'm no longer having this crutch. It's like not having a crutch. You might stumble and fall. It's not a monster. You don't get mad at yourself. You simply understand what it is, what to do next, get up, recommit, and move on.
Excellent. Now, Camille Robe says, yes, people can recover. And now, Kellan, do you have any last words?
Yeah, never give up. I don't care where you are, and I don't care where you've been, and I don't care what your situation is right now. I was just on the phone with someone who was a long time, deep in the trenches dealer as well as a user. And the book that I'm looking at editing for them is about their recovery. So I don't care where you've been. The last word of advice is never give up. You're worth every effort.
That's right. Never give up. Very powerful. Now, Kellan, where can the audience find you?
Well, my website's on there, kellanfluckiger.com. The only complicated thing is the name's hard to spell, and if you spell it wrong, obviously you won't find me. So look in the notes, www.kellanfluckiger.com. There's all the stuff you could possibly want to know. You can look me up on Amazon and stuff for books, but my website.
I love it. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure to reserve your virtual seat today for our global virtual panel of recovering alcoholics event that will take place on June 18th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Reserve your virtual seat, and you can locate that on Facebook. Just put in the search engine, Global Virtual Panel of Recovering Alcoholics event, and mark yourself going and reserve your virtual seat. And also it can be found on Eventbrite. And Kellan, thank you for being the guest on Walk With Me podcast. You have a blessed day. See you all at the event.
Thank you for letting me. We'll see you.